world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there, and may it be a fantastic day, and I hope your families spoil you rotten. Okay, today we're going to be looking at the J-Blade. I promise this is the last time, but I love this thing. Anyway, so this is going to be the full review on this. We're going to have a little braai, like always, because it's Father's Day. And then, yes, I was spoiled and I got breakfast in bed this morning, which was quite difficult with two kids helping me or feeding me. Okay, excuse me. Here we go. This is a J-Blade. Okay. If we look at that, we have a thumb stud on one side only. Look at the beautiful little thumb stud. J-Blade, this is M390. The liners is titanium. Look at the lock up on that thing. Fantastic. We have these beautiful scales, carbon fiber and copper flex in them. A titanium clip. It is very tight. Everything feels good. This thing feels way lighter than I would have thought it would be. Anyway, over here we see J-Blade. Over there we see the maker's name, which is J van der Walt. And then for 2022, this is knife 28. Beautiful pivot. This is a fantastic knife. Okay, and I love the blade shape. So we have this almost harpoon style drop point blade. Beautiful belly, beautiful hollow grind. This thing is super sharp and super nice. Okay, now this is the Mark II. The one that I previously showed you was a Mark I, which is a smaller knife. This one is cutting edge, 9 centimeters, blade length, just under 10 centimeters, overall 22 centimeters. In inches, that is just under, let's say, 3 3/4 inch blade, cutting edge 3.5 inches, overall 8.5 and a bit more than 8.5. Whatever you call that little extra thingy. Let's quickly check some thickness. 0. Okay, 2.5 mil. And then in inches, what's that? 0.09. Okay, 2.5 millimeters. So it is quite thin blade stock, which means this thing is super slicey. Let me grab a piece of paper. I think when I initially showed you this, sorry, Hein, I did cut a few things. Okay, but it's still super sharp. Okay, I think, yes. Okay, so there's a little spot. I will maybe just strop it before I send it on. But I must say, I was truly impressed with this knife. If you want prices on these things, or if you want to buy these knives, you'll have to go to J-Blade. I think the easiest way is go to Facebook and go look for J-Blade. I think it's J-Blade Posts, Facebook, something like that. Anyway, J-Blade, handmade knives, South Africa. We get this beautiful little box with straw, and this little box actually clicks in. The old ones didn't. So this one clicks in like that, and then it clicks, and then it's completely closed. Okay, so the boxes are even cooler now in the Mark II. But I must say, the size of this thing is fantastic. I tend to go for 4-inch bladed knives if I can. Although I cannot carry them to work. Okay, so when I go to work, I'm pretty much stuck with my little Victorinox or things like that. But when I can carry knives, when I'm not at work, in other words, I tend to like the bigger ones more, even if it's just around the house. These ones are just easier at doing food prep and all of that. Okay, J-Blade. Now, let's start with the rest of the nonsense for the rest of this video. This little thing, I love this thing. Okay, that's my little Rough Rider, what did I call it? Classic carbon. Now, you would have seen a video where I used this thing as a little braai knife and I closed it. I did not wipe it off immediately, and then I left it for a day. Okay. And then the next day when I picked it up again, it stained quite a lot. Okay, now this, somebody said this is T10 or maybe on the website. Okay, so it is definitely a high carbon steel blade, but if you use this thing, especially on meat, wash it immediately unless it's fine, because I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to keep using it until the blotches form into a cohesive, what do you call it, patina. But I must say, after a bit of use and after a bit of flashing, did you see that? It almost ate my finger there. Okay, now this thing is so smooth, you can pretty much use it one-handed. Okay, but rather do that, otherwise it's going to bite you. Anyway, I'm super impressed with this little thing, and I really like it. What else did I want to show you? I think that's enough for now. Let's go braai. J-Blade. Jay van der Walt. Go to Facebook, check it out. Prices, you'll have to speak to him because he's got different blade shapes, different handle materials, different steels. So yeah, you'll have to contact the maker directly to find out how much one of these will cost you. Okay, it's Sunday morning. I had my breakfast in bed, which was lovely, and I got paint and I think an armband and a beautiful stencil from my daughter and my son, and a lot of beautiful little homemade things. That was fantastic. Anyway, but now we are going to braai, and we are going to use triangular briquettes. Fantastic. Okay, and I am playing with this thing as much as possible today because I am most likely sending it back to its rightful owner during this week. But I have a new knife on the way, specifically made for braaiing, and I cannot wait to show you that one once it pitches up here. Okay, my assistant is lighting the fire, and can you believe it? This stuff is actually triangular.
It's stuff for triangular.
For triangular, yes, that's say. Okay, and of course, pole crashers, because I love pole crashers. Okay. This is nice. I'll ask you a question now, but I'm seeing flames. Okay, quick turn. If you are on TikTok and you make knife videos, please let me know what I'm doing wrong, because I have like 27 community strike violations already. Whenever I put anything on there, it's a community violation. Then I have to appeal it, and then every second one they say, okay, it's fine. The other ones they say, no, video must be removed. So I lost my Jordan Customs video now, today or last night. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I pretty much just take the shorts from YouTube and put them on there, and then they always tell me that. Okay, my things are burning again. Okay, I'm done. The last few needs to come off now. All of you, hope you enjoyed your Father's Day. Please stay safe, happy, and have a good one. See you next week. Goodbye.